Hi Leos! This is your weekly reading from, sorry, a lot of cards just came out right away. Weekly reading from April the 25th to May the 2nd. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Would be super, super helpful. If it doesn't, then check your moon and rising Venus if you're kind of looking at love. To be honest here, it's these are general readings, so if they resonate, great. Sometimes I can't connect to everyone's energy, but I will try next week if that's not the case. All right. So right off the bat, we have a bit of delayed happiness here with the Sun card. The Sun card reversed is not always a bad card. Just kind of means we were kind of feeling a period of things not really working out the way we wanted to, or happiness kind of maybe not being there, maybe a little bit delayed. It seems like we're walking away from something here, walking away from this energy, maybe of something that's kind of not bringing us happiness anymore, or bringing us kind of delayed happiness. We're kind of over it. We're kind of fed up by it. Because you have the Star card here, which means we're kind of moving towards our dreams, our hopes, our wants, our wishes, our wishes, well, maybe witches, our wishes, because this is kind of the energy of our hopes, our dreams. Also, this could be Aquarius, so maybe for some of you, you're walking away from Aquarius that isn't kind of making you happy anymore, something like that. Can I kind of see what more, maybe, see what more Leos are kind of walking away from here. Some of you might be walking away from an Aries or a Taurus, because I have the Emperor here and I have the Hierophant reversed. Kind of seems like there's this energy. The Emperor is kind of like order and control. So maybe there's this... maybe you're kind of in this kind of structured system here, Leo. Maybe it's like the way society kind of deemed the way you're supposed to live your life. You're kind of walking away from this thing that isn't bringing you happiness. That isn't the actual thing that you really want to do. For me, I kind of have this feeling that it might be career. Or you could be walking away kind of from this person here. But with the Hierophant reversed with there, it looks like there's this a bit of authority, this a bit of order here that we are kind of going away from to something a little less traditional. The Hierophant reversed is maybe breaking the rules here, a little bit of rebellion, Leo. So maybe you're feeling that rebellious side, feeling the rebellion against the structured system, whatever kind of the system is. Again, could be political systems, governments, could be work, could be anything like that, that you're kind of walking away from that because you're realizing that it's not really bringing you the happiness you want, and it's not really fulfilling all your hopes and wishes and dreams here. Again, you could be also walking away from that Aquarius, that Aries, or that Taurus kind of energy that we have here, Leo. Also could be a family member or a parent here, because we have the Ten of Cups reversed. It's kind of like our unhappy family card. So maybe it is in the sense of distancing yourself from your family for a little bit. Maybe this is the same thing here. I don't know, this kind of rebellion, maybe against your family. Just make sure it's kind of like healthy rebellion here, in the sense of being like maybe you need to go away to do something, maybe get away for a bit. Something kind of to do for yourself here that will bring you your happiness kind of back up. Obviously, if it's something like partying too hard, if it's, you know what I mean, if it's the stuff that can really negatively affect our lives, then we just want to kind of watch for that and watch that kind of energy. Yeah, there's definitely an ending here, especially with the Death card. Could be with the Scorpio as well, Leo. But it's an ending to a situation. This is what I was talking about, this walking away from, this ending of, again, could be a relationship, could be a work thing, could be a family dynamic. We're closing out a chapter in this. We're closing out a chapter because it's not bringing us that happiness, that emotional fulfillment that we kind of want and we need. Whatever this thing is that we're feeling this kind of structure, this order to, it's just we're kind of, I'm guessing that we're not feeling it's not for us kind of anymore. It's not bringing us kind of, again, what we need. It's the fact that you recognize that and you see that and you're willing to have like a clear mind and a clear head about it with the Ace of Swords energy here. You see it, you get that aha moment, that thing of being like, well, I don't know, get that idea of like, I'm the alchemist of my own life, you know, like I'm going to move towards my happiness, move towards things I want and I wish for, because I'm going to go against the grain and kind of just go for it. And I feel like that's like the kind of good rebellion that we have, the good kind of, sometimes when we are kind of listening to ourselves and seeing our true path here, listening to our intuition as well, things become a lot clearer and we kind of are able to move in direction that's kind of right here. For Leos, please. Yeah, there might be some information coming to you from the surface. There's this devil energy reversed here. So that means we're kind of releasing some, maybe either some toxicity in our life, or releasing some fears, releasing some toxic people. You're going to start to see the truth about things. You're going to start to see the truth of the things that are kind of holding you back and kind of holding you down. Now that we kind of see that, maybe now that we can understand it, now that we can have a clear focus of it, I think this is the time that we're going to kind of push forward. And kind of have the energy to kind of release whatever it is that's kind of around us here. Release kind of the things that have been tying us down, the things that are not really allowing us to move forward in our own happiness. For Leos. You might have been having, again, maybe it is a Taurus as well, because you might have been having this conflict here with the Knight of Pentacles reversed here. It seems like something there's a stability missing here with a person. Maybe again, if I was talking about that was the work colleague, maybe there's a stability within kind of yourself here, Leo. But it looks like there's kind of an end of fighting with this person, an end of conflict. Maybe this is a person that you are walking away from a person you didn't feel the stability with, didn't feel like things were going kind of right with this person. You didn't, I don't know, like you didn't feel like things were good, things were stable, energy with it. It's interesting. It's going to be some conflict kind of with maybe that earth sign there. Let's see what else we got here. For Leos, please. We got end of conflict and conflict. Interesting. Okay, this is a pretty interesting message. Some of you might be having conflict with either a partner or a different kind of relationship here where they're fighting with this person about this kind of new beginning, fighting about this person with kind of about wanting to go into the new direction here, because I feel like with the Ace of Wands, there's this energy of like not having this passionate new start here, and this conflict being brought on by this other person is causing you to not really have enthusiasm about the future, enthusiasm about kind of this new fresh start. It almost feels like someone is kind of, you know, when you tell someone your plan and they're like, why would you do that? Like, why would you go? And maybe this is a family member that's saying this to you. It's just like, why would you kind of give that up for this? You know, like it just doesn't make sense. It just kind of initiating more fear into your brain. Kind of feels like that conflict is going to come out, like almost like the duality of guess you being on like this path and where you are sensing you want to go, and having the influence on someone else's the influence of someone else on you, and them not really getting it or understanding why you're doing something, or being supportive of that. All right, for Leo, please. For Leo, please. For Leo, please. Leo. Can't rush him. Leo, please. Someone from the past might be coming back, or this energy of the past coming back. Maybe you're feeling like a full circle. Maybe again you're coming back to something here. It's just this energy of this past energy kind of coming up and being present. This could be someone else. This could be a past idea that you wanted to do. You know, something, again, whatever this past energy here, I think it's kind of affecting your situation right now, and it's affecting it's affecting everything that's kind of happening with you right now. I think there is this really new, great, fresh start for you here, and there's this new kind of job opportunity for you here. Again, it's something that I think we're more hopeful about, that we'll think will bring us more happiness. There is this kind of new financial offer, so this new job, this new kind of route to go here. But it looks like you're closing out the chapter on one thing. something that is, and walking away from something that's not really suiting you anymore, that's not feels too structured, feels too tied down, feels like you're not kind of leading to your most happiness, to the place you kind of really want to go, and it's causing some rifts. This kind of new path that you're taking is causing a little bit of rift with some relationships here that you have, because it might, I don't know, maybe towards your own happiness is rocking plans of something else, and that is kind of influencing it as well, but you're really feeling like this is the direction and this is the new path that you kind of need to go. So just trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your thoughts with kind of all that. Pulling some oracle cards for you here. For Leo. For Leo, please and thank you. Thank you. Okay, good one. I've been getting this one too. For Leo, the unhappy family reversed, or the happy family reverse card kind of flipped in the deck. I'm not going to take it because it didn't drop, but it's just funny because we literally have that on the board. Thank you. Okay, Starseed Oracle. Trust your timing. Trust the wave that you are on. Time is not running out. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So often these feel like they've been here for a reason, a sense that time is running out. They spend their life worrying about that they might miss their moment, but the only way to miss your life or the moment is to spend your time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling. You're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Do not race ahead and ride the wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy. Instead, you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is nearly impossible at such rapid speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave that you came in on. To trust the season you're in and that time is not running out. There is plenty of time and there is no rush. It's never too late. And I think that's what we're kind of talking about here. This whatever we're coming back to of the past, it's not too late to kind of go back to maybe something that brings us joy. Something that kind of is moving in the access of our more happiness here. So maybe for some of you, you're pursuing something that you've always wished or wanted to do, because you realize the path that you're on right now is not really giving you happiness. It's not really making you feel good or feel excited kind of about your life. You may be too kind of stuck in that status quo, too stuck in what kind of society wants you to do, that order of it. Anyways, so we have Broken Heart reversed here. The Broken Heart reversed marks a time of renewal and hope, and that's what we're talking about with the Star card energy, right? That renewal of hope. The pain and trauma is behind you now. You can trust that the greater joy is on its way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you are free to move on. The universe has so much better things in store for you, so finish letting go of any residual grief and open your life to your new self-loving intentions. Joyous connections will follow. I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me from now on. All right, Leo, I think this is a good week. I think we're moving into a space that is really healthy for us, and we're kind of pursuing our happiness again. So I love that for you. I hope this helped.